Namaste everyone. Let's start the class. First we'll chant the mantras of Vivekachudamani from 46th mantra till 50th mantra, and then we'll see the explanation part. Shraddha Bhakti Dhyana Yoga Mumukshoh Mukte Heturvangti Sakshat Cheturegihi Yo va eteshveva tishtasthyamushya moksho vidya kalpitadreha bandhat अज्ञानयोगात् परमात्मनस्तव ह्यनात्मबन्धस्ततयैव संस्कृतिः तयो विवेकोदितबोधवह्निः अज्ञानकार्यं प्रदहेत् समूलम् शिष्य उवाच कृपया श्रूयतां स्वामिन् प्रश्नोऽयं क्रियते मया यदुत्तरमहं श्रुत्वा कृतार्थः स्यां भवन्मुखात् को नाम बन्धः कथमेष आगतः कथं प्रतिष्ठास्य कथं विमोक्षः को सावनात्मा परमः कात्मा तयो विवेकः कथमेतदुच्यताम् श्रीगुरुर्वाच धन्योऽसि कृतकृत्योऽसि पावितं ते कुलं त्वया यदविद्याबन्धमुक्त्या ब्रह्मी भवितुमिच्छसि. Okay, we are done with the chanting part. Now we'll just read the mantra and then we'll see the explanation part. श्रद्धा भक्ति ध्यान योगा मुमुक्षोः मुक्ते हेतुर्वङ्क्ति साक्षात् चेतुरेगीः यो वा एतेष्वेव तिष्ठत्यमुष्य मोक्षो विद्या कल्पिता देहबन्धात्. Here this mantra says the faith, devotion and practice of meditation. Three things here. Faith, complete trust, and devotion, complete devotion, and the constant practice of meditation, the consistent practice of meditation. These three are clearly mentioned in Shruti Vakya. Shruti Vakya means the Shruti means the scriptures, the sacred scriptures. So the faith, the devotion and the practice of meditation, all these three things are clearly mentioned in Shruti Vakya, the Shastra, the sacred Shastra. So what it says, it is mentioned that these three are the main factors, the key factors to attain moksha. Whoever want to pursue moksha, whoever want to get rid of this bondage of samsara, they have to practice all these three. What is the faith, complete trust in the Shruti Vakya and complete devotion in them, and the consistent practice of meditation. These three are the key factors are clearly mentioned in the Shruti Vakya, and these are what it mentioned, these are the main factors to attain moksha. Whoever pursue all these three will be liberated from the bondage of samsara. What is the bondage of samsara? Bondage of samsara means this sukha dukkha and janma mrityu. All these are caused from their ignorance, because they don't know what is temporary and what is permanent, what is real and what is unreal. They don't have that discriminative capacity. So that's why they are stuck in this bondage of samsara. And whoever want to get rid of this bondage of samsara and whoever want to attain moksha, they will have to practice the meditation, and they should have the complete trust and devotion in Shruti and Guru Vakya. And it has been clearly mentioned in this sacred scriptures. That's what this mantra means. We'll move to the next mantra. Ajnana yogat paramatmanastava ह्यनात्मबन्धस्तत एव संस्कृतिः तयो विवेकोदितबोधन ब्रह्मि अज्ञानकार्यं प्रदहेत्सु मूलम्. So here this mantra says, the people, for example, let's say one person, he is supreme, he himself is supreme, but he don't have a proper understanding. With the ignorance and with the misunderstanding of himself, he thinks that he is under the bondage of non-self. He himself is Atma. He himself, the Atma, is nothing but Brahman. But he thinks that he is under the bondage of non-self. Why? Because he thought that because of his ignorance, he don't have that discriminative capacity. That's why he has that misunderstanding of self. This thinking will be due to his ignorance. Ignorance means which is the cause of this cycle of birth and death. That's why he will be keep on. He will be born, and then he will be dead, and then he will be reborn, and then again this cycle will be keep on repeating. Why? Because due to his ignorance, this cycle will be keep on repeating. This bondage, he has to go through this bondage of samsara again and again. This cycle will be keep on moving until he attain moksha. Why? Because of all this happening, because of his ignorance. So this ignorance will be burned down when he got the discriminative capacity, that knowledge of reality he should get. Then only he can get rid of this bondage of samsara. So I'll repeat it. So the person, for example, let's say I myself, my Atma is nothing but Brahman. But with the misunderstanding of myself, I think myself under the bondage of non-self because of the ignorance. That's why I'll be keep on moving this cycle, birth and death, and again rebirth, and again death, and again rebirth. The cycle will be keep on repeating because of the ignorance. And all my ignorance will be burned down when I got the knowledge, when I get the knowledge of reality, the discriminative capacity of what is real and what is unreal, what is temporary and what is permanent. When I got that discriminative capacity, then all my ignorance will be burned down. That is what this mantra means. We'll move to the next mantra. Shishya Uvacha Krupaya Shruyatam Swamin Shreyatoyam Kriyate Maya Yaduttaramaham Shrutva Krutartham Syam Bhavan Mukhat. Here the disciple said, what the disciple said? Disciple means the student. So he said that he is saying to his master, his guru. What he said? O guru, O master, please listen to the questions what I raise. So I have some questions to ask. Please listen, kindly listen to the questions which I raise. And hearing your replies, I will be blessed and gratified. So what disciple is asking? O master, a disciple is asking to the guru. He asked like, O master, kindly listen to the questions which I raise. Hearing to your replies, hearing to that answers, I will be blessed and gratified. That's what this mantra means. We'll move to the next mantra. Ko nama bandha katameva agataha Katham pratistasya katham vimokshaha Kosavanatma paramah ka atma Tayo viveka kathameta duchatam. So what the questions he is asking now. The student is having, the disciple is having some questions he is asking to the guru. He is asking like, O master, what is this bondage? What is this bondage of samsara? And how it has came? What is the starting point of that? And how does it continue? And how can one get rid of this completely? And what is this non-self? And who is the supreme self? And what is this discriminative capacity of self and non-self and temporary and permanent? What is this? Please explain me all this. Like that he is asking to his guru. So what are the questions the student is asking to the guru is, the questions are, oh master, what exactly is this bondage of samsara, and how does it came? So what is the starting point, and how does it continue to exist, and how can one get rid of this completely, and what is this non-self, and what is the supreme self, and what is this discrimination capacity of self and non-self? All these questions the student is having. These questions he asked to his guru to explain clearly. He want to know all these things. So that's what this mantra mean. We'll move to the last mantra of today's class. Shri Gurur Vacha Dhanyosya Kritakrityosi Pavitam Tekulam Tvaya Yada Vidya Bandhamuktya Brahmi Bhavitumichasi. Now Guru is replying. So the disciple asked a few questions to his master. Now the master is replying. What he replied? He replied like, "Oh, you are so blessed." Why? So he said like Guru replied like, "You, oh Shishya, oh student, you are so blessed because you wanted to get rid of this bondage of samsara. You got this thought and you are fed up with this, and you have that intention to attain moksha because you have got that clear idea, like this is temporary, only moksha is permanent. So that's why you wanted to get rid of this bondage of samsara. So you are so blessed, and you have fulfilled your life and glorified your family. So you are so blessed. This is what a person has to get. So if a person get this type of question, that this type of curiosity and intention to get rid of this bondage of samsara, that intention one should have. So you are so blessed, you have fulfilled your entire life and you are glorified your family also. That's what Guru replied to the student. So next what happened, we'll move to the we'll see in the next class. So thank you all for joining. I'll close this class now.